Local coverage you can count on continues with Josh Haynes Sports Report. Sports coverage you can count on.
From the nail-biting finishes, upsets, and buzzer beaters, you know anything can happen in March. And that just so happens to be the mantra for every single boys basketball team that is still standing during postseason play. So after a frenzy on Friday, Saturday is all about trying to bring home some big-time hardware, as we could have up to a dozen local teams bringing home a sectional title by the end of the night. We're going to tip things off in Class 4A, where Homestead and WANE are battling at Bob Strait Court at Huntington North. And folks, Matt Welker is really making a strong case to be an Indiana Junior All-Star this season. Welker scoring down low. We'll have more on him in a moment. But first, check out this putback by Orion Bragg as he ties the game at 6 apiece. But WANE, man, they would be left spinning for Matt Welker. Welker spinning and winning as the junior finishing with a 30-piece. Tack on 11 rebounds and 5 assists. Generals trying to answer the other way as LaShawn Green, seeing Green from deep as he finishes with 24, but the Brew Crew finds themselves down 17-9 after one. And it's pretty much all Homestead after that as Ryder Emmel knocks down the triple, and Homestead is a sectional champion once again with an 80-48 win. And Northridge High School, Snider and Northside scoring off for a 4A sectional title, and the Panthers, trying to make sure they take care of business here. First quarter is Braylon Fertil with a little mid-range J as Snider is got the early lead. But check out Malik Moore right here. Just like he's back on the gridiron, snatching that ball like it's a free safety, and he gets the and one to help Northside grab the lead. More from the legends, this time Sebastian Moore, the future Ball State Cardinal, knocking down the triple. It's pretty much all Northside, but Snider does come back down the stretch to force overtime and win in a thriller 65-62. Let's go to the famous Elkhart North Gymnasium where Warsaw is taking on 6th-ranked Northridge. Pick this one up in the third quarter and we got ourselves a little shake and bake from Maiden Berger. Berger tying this game at 22 apiece, and then how about ourselves a double-decker of Berger as he gets the and one right here to put Warsaw in front for the moment. But the Tigers can't hang on to the lead as Northridge goes on to win this 48-37. Class 3A at Columbia City, the host Eagles are taking on Northwood. And if you just so happen to like low-scoring ball games where the final score looks a little more like a football score, oh baby, do we have the ball game for you. Just a 10-8 game at halftime, and the Eagles start to take off as Owen Marshall, he leads the way with 18, including that triple right there. And Columbia City can start to taste victory as they lead 23-14 heading into the fourth. Final minutes. This is a dagger courtesy of Landon Richmond as he finishes with 11. And Columbia City is a back-to-back sectional champ with a 31-22 win.
We had to, really lock in and lock in on the little things, and that's what's going to, get you on top in those low-scoring and hard-fought games. So that's what we did, and we came out on top, and now we're cutting down nets.
I guess we didn't really shoot as well as we wanted to that tonight, but we just kept playing the same way the other team was. The refs were letting us be physical, and I think we played better than them. We just out-physicaled them in the second half. In the first half, they were a lot more physical than us.
Up in Waterloo, Matt Roth and Blackhawk Christian battling East Noble for a 3A sectional title. And if you're a Blackhawk Christian fan, you might need to consult your nearest cardiologist because, man, it has been a stressful week. Second quarter, Luca Benedict for East Noble, putting the Knights in front by 3. But here comes Blackhawk the other way. It is Riker Knox knocking that in for 2 of his 10. Later, how about the senior Jaden O'Neal with 3 of his 13, and Blackhawk Christian wins another nail-biter, 47-45 to bring home their second straight 3A sectional title. At the TP in Decatur, you've got New Haven looking for their first sectional title in 6 seasons. Bulldogs taking on the Marion Giants, and in the third quarter, that is Tavar Baskerville. Deuce ringing up a triple as he has himself a 30-piece, 32 points for him, but other side, Tim Jones with his best James Harden impression. Jones making it an 8-point game with New Haven still in front. But on the other side, the Bulldogs biting back. Darian Cryer saying, "Cry me a river." Cryer with the and one right there as New Haven has got the lead heading into the fourth. Here is a dagger coming down the stretch. The freshman, Jayon Thomas, laying that in as he and Shane Rogers-Smith finish with 11 apiece, and New Haven finally a sectional champion with a 74-60 win.
We put in work. We worked for this day. We had this scheduled on our calendar for a long time. We finally accomplished it. we really attacked the defense, really got people in foul trouble, really big pieces that helped us keep ourselves into the game.
We're feeling great. We've been stressing over this since last year. We lost to them, and we just been hungry, and we all came together as brothers, and we just got the job done.
Let's go to Class 2A, where Bluffton is hosting Bishop Luers at the Tigers Den. This one turned out to be a pretty neck-and-neck ball game. Picking up in the second quarter, it is Gavin Greaser. A greasy bucket down low as he has 19, but coming the other way, it is Zen Safersky with 3 of his 24, and that helps Luers take a 17-14 lead. How about some more from Bluffton? Maddox White. This guy's just a freshman, and he has a very bright future. White with 18, but Bluffton simply with no answers for the big man, Ale Taylor. Taylor with a game-high 25 as Bishop Luers is a sectional champion with a 75-66 win. Westview is currently ranked 3rd in the latest 2A state poll, and the Warriors are hosting Lakeland for a sectional title. Pick this one up in the second quarter. It is Keegan Merrifield, courtesy of that backdoor cut to lay that in, but Westview still has a 5-point lead. And folks, there's going to be no stopping Westview on their home floor. And there's no stopping Austin Slaybaugh as he gets the and one, and Westview is your sectional champion with a 66-43 win. Other 2A scores, 3rd-ranked Oak Hill is moving on after a 74-54 win over Rochester. Then at Eastbrook, Blackford knocks off Wapahani in a 49-39 win for the Bruins' first sectional title in 5 seasons. All right, moving on to Class 1A at Bethany Christian. Canterbury is clashing with Lakewood Park. We're going to go straight to the 4th quarter for this one. Avery McFarland makes it a 5-point game with that layup, but Lakewood Park simply could not catch up to Canterbury. Jack Landgraf landing a dagger from distance as Canterbury wins a sectional title with a 65-51 win. Final stop for high school hoops. You've got North Miami taking on Southwood down at Westdale High School. And Bryce Wilcox, he's one of the best players in Class 1A for a reason. Wilcox with a mid-range jumper, and then the Knights off and running as Maddox Marshall lays this in. And Southwood is bringing home a sectional title with a 78-58 win over North Miami.